Think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in that.
Alright, so today we got a Yukon in here. It's a two-wheel drive. We're going to be putting a used lift on here. So this is a 7.5 rough country. I don't know what the fuck that's measured out to, and I don't know what exactly this lift's gonna be at. That looks like a 5-inch spacer on a 3.5-inch strut. I guess we're gonna go ahead and start putting it on. I done got everything ripped off. I kind of skipped the whole intro of this shit because I'm kind of behind on it, so I want to go ahead and get it all knocked out now. I feel like I'm gonna be running into an issue, especially with the spindles and these 17s and the tires. I feel like the tires are gonna hit the uppers. He does have rough country forged uppers. Since I already got everything pretty much off, all I'm doing now is putting it back on, and then I'm gonna be throwing in the rear springs and putting these exhaust tips back on, so I'll be welding them back into place because he cut them off whenever he lowered it. So I'm gonna wait until I can pretty much get it up in the air in the back so I can have more space, and then get up under there with the welder and knock it all out. As you see, I got my cousin Trey truck back once again. We're gonna be putting in some 4-inch blocks for him, wrapping a couple things on his truck. Got 3 trucks sitting right here right now, and I gotta hurry up and get a couple of them done so that way I can keep staying on schedule. But yeah, man, just getting her done, and we're just moving along. So hopefully I can get this done. Like I said, man, these two-wheel drives, it ain't really shit. It took me 30 minutes to get the whole front end ripped apart, especially when you ain't got to deal with the diff and the axles and all that other shit. So I guess I'll pick the camera back up once we get to getting some progress done. And then since my GoPro is probably about to die, I guess if I don't get back to y'all after this, I'll catch y'all in the morning. Right, so I got the whole front lift put on, rotors, calipers, everything's good to go. I just gotta cut those little brackets off of the brake lines because I didn't get the brake line brackets and all that shit that comes with the kit from factory. So yeah, I guess I'll just finish up like this tonight. I had already test fit the wheels, definitely gonna need some spacers. So all else fails, I'm probably gonna have to go and grab 2 from just wherever I can find them. Right now, the problem I'm running into is the tie rod is hitting on the inside of the rim, and that's usually the problem I have with a lot of these. So like I said, just got to find some spacers, and we'll pretty much be done. And the kit didn't come with the sway bar drop brackets, so as you see, there's a humongous fucking gap in there. So I'm not sure exactly what he's gonna want to do. He definitely needs the sway bar drop brackets for me to put the sway bar links in, the stock ones. I'm pretty sure he can probably get some extended sway bar links, but you know, finding them bitches and availability immediately is gonna be pretty hard, unless like there's another spec of sway bar link that's taller that can probably work with it. Yeah, I guess we'll just come back out here in the morning, try to get us a solution, and then try to fix the problem and get her on out of here. So yeah, man, just trying to get all this shit done. I got the whole front lift done pretty much in a couple of hours. Just got in here and got to work, and my bad for not picking up the camera and damn getting a lot of footage. It's just, y'all seen a million times what I do with this shit, and you know, like I said, I'm on a time crunch, so really didn't have time. So I guess y'all see the final result tomorrow whenever I pick the camera back up. So I guess we'll check y'all out in the morning. Let's get it. All right, so we're back on Yukon, and we got it all done. Got the front done at least. I got the back in the air right now because I'm about to put the stock springs back in. It has drop coils in it now, but like I said, got everything up front finished up, and I believe that this is sitting at like 7.5. I'm not sure. This strut came with the kit because he bought it used. So what I'm thinking is it's a fucking 2-inch leveling strut with a 5-inch coil spacer on top, which makes it 7. Because the angles aren't terrible, they're pretty much straight up and down in there, so it's not anything like stacked. So I'm not sure what this combination was or how much it was supposed to be sitting at, but I'm gonna say right now it's at about 7.5 where it needs to be for this kit. And I'm gonna go ahead and get these drop coils out the back and put the stock coils back in. Shouldn't take me too long. All I gotta do is just disconnect the sway bar link, the shock, and then I can just push the rear end down and let the jack down, so that way I can pull that spring out, put the new one in, and then we'll be good to go. But yeah, I got all this done pretty much late as hell last night. I stayed in here till about 2 in the morning to get this whole lift done. So everything looked good, and I came up with a little idea. I know AutoZone had a 1/4 inch spacer, and that was pretty much the only option I had at this point, because around here nobody has spacers just readily available. We gotta order them and shit like that, so it's gonna take days, and I don't have days. So went ahead and got the 1/4 inch spacer. I measured the distance between the tie rod and the tire, or the actual rim, and that was just enough. As you can see the tie rod is kind of close. Before it was hitting the balance weights, it would turn until it got to the balance weights, and then it gets stuck. So I didn't want the tie rods to get fucked up, and I didn't want the balance weights to get trimmed down and then the fucking tires and everything out of balance. So just came up with that idea. It was just a quick solution. 20 bucks, get you a 1/4 inch spacer if you're gonna run 17s. These are 255s, so he actually ended up being a little bit better off with a smaller profile tire, because if he had like 275s, 285s, like what usually comes stock on these trucks, he probably would be hitting that control arm. So you're pretty much good if you want to go with a 7.5, 7 inch rough country. Just get you some 1/4 inch spacers if you want to run 17s, and these are 255, 70, 17. So the sidewall's there. It's just not a wide tire, so it's not hitting the control arm. So good to go. But yeah, man, I still got other trucks out there, so I'm trying to go ahead and get this shit done while we still got daylight, so that way I can pull it out. I'm not going to be able to weld the tips on quite yet. I'll probably wait until maybe tomorrow to knock those out. It's rainy, it's shitty outside. I don't want to fuck around and get in all this water and shit while I'm welding and stuff. So I'm gonna just wait and get it knocked out tomorrow. So yeah, man, getting her done, and hopefully we'll have this damn thing on the ground, pull it out, and all complete by the end of the night. So that's the plan. I want to go ahead and get that one in, so that way I can do the blocks on it. I have a Sierra outside as well that's gonna be getting upper control arms and a leveling kit. So yeah, 3 trucks this week, man. We knocking them out. But yeah, man, I guess this is just a little update, man. Sorry I couldn't get a lot of the front done, man. I was just rushing. I didn't want to, you know, have to pick up the camera every time I did a step, and plus y'all have seen me put on a million of these goddamn rough country kits, so y'all ain't missing shit. If you want to see how I put it together, go look at the last 30,000 damn videos I've done. You'll see it step by step. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to knock everything out, stay on schedule, and you know, keep these motherfucking wrenches turning. So that's what we're gonna do. And also, me and Trippy, we've been looking at semi trucks and shit like that, and we are definitely gonna be getting into the transport business here soon. That's kind of what I've been doing behind the scenes. That's why a lot of the videos haven't been coming out as frequent, because man, I've been trying to get a lot of shit done. I've been trying to buy semis. I've been going taking test drives, driving to actually look at the semis and shit like that. So it's kind of been hard trying to keep up with this and keep making videos, and you know how that shit go when you're running more than one business. But yeah, man, I'm thinking about maybe starting another channel. I don't know, something with the transportation. If anybody's interested, any CDL drivers, shit like that, man. So I just want to start me a trucking channel aside from Backyard Built, so that way I can kind of, you know, have another outlet, something else that I can make videos about when I'm not in the shop, because yeah, man, it's just more opportunity. But yeah, we'll talk later about that whenever we get to it. As you see, Big Red ain't got the fucking caddies on it no more. Just getting tired of them, man. I just you know how I am with wheels. I don't stay with them long, and plus gas is fucking high. I'm not about to drive that motherfucker, and Sleepy Joe got fucking gas going up crackhead prices. But yeah, it's just gonna sit right there until I find some fucking wheels that are worth putting on it. But yeah, till then I'll be whipping the daily. But yeah, man, it's a lot of shit that done went on that I haven't updated y'all with, so I'm gonna try to get y'all updated with some more shit. But like I said, man, let's get it out of here and let's get to the next build. All right, so we got the road runner in here, and we're gonna be throwing in these 4-inch blocks. This here shouldn't take me but a couple hours. The blocks will probably take me an hour, hour and a half, just to make sure that they're all straight and tight. And then of course wrapping will take me maybe 30 minutes to an hour to make sure everything is perfect. And then we'll get it up out of here so that way he can come and scoop it up tomorrow, and we'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and get to work and see how far we can get for tonight. So let's get it. All right, so picking up with the Silverado, we got the 4-inch blocks installed, so they're in there. Got the new U-bolts and everything put in and installed. They're all tight. I'm gonna wait until I put the wheels on, get it on the ground, and then I'm gonna just double torque. Can never be too safe whenever you tightening up all these bolts and shit, because with a lot of wear and tear, they end up trying to spin loose sometimes, and that's why they recommend you tighten up your bolts every 500 miles, 1,000 miles, just to make sure everything's still staying where it's at. But yeah, man, just got both sides knocked out. So like I said, I'm gonna put the wheels on, and then we'll get to wrapping some shit up, and then we'll be wrapping up the night, and then we'll be getting back out here in the morning, trying to get a lot of this shit up out of here, and then we'll pretty much be done. So looks like I'm gonna be able to get all this stuff wrapped up and just do what I can with it now and finish it up tonight, so that way I can get the new truck in here tomorrow, get it torn apart, assembled, and good to go. And then I can do the exhaust on the Yukon, so that way that'll be complete. So on pace, on time, and we're doing good. So it's been pretty cool tonight. It rained a lot, so kind of helped out a lot. But like I said, man, I'm about to go ahead and put these wheels on, get it on the ground, and then I'll show y'all kind of what it looks like, and then we'll get to wrapping the emblems and everything else. So let's get it. All right, so the 4-inch blocks are installed. I got it on the ground. Everything is torqued spec, so good to go. No more fucking skyscraping in the back. So everything kind of looks level. It might have like an inch difference between the front and the back. I'll be able to see it a little bit more in the morning whenever I get it out in the sun and on the ground and shit like that. And here it's kind of hard to see because you got limited visibility because the wall's like right here. So really can't tell, but from here it looks like it's got kind of like a little mini baby squat, like maybe an inch of squat, but nothing too crazy. That's all he wanted, was to pretty much lower the rear end down, because the rear end sits like 2 inches higher if you put the damn block in, just for towing and shit like that. And a lot of people don't like the look of that shit, so that's why I recommended him to get the 4-inch blocks. And as you see, it looks leveled as fuck. All right, so got the Yukon in the shop right now. I just finished up with the road runner. That's what I'm gonna call my cousin truck from now on, because that's his business. So shit, that's what I'm gonna call his truck, because that motherfucker been coming here every week, seemed like. But it's good, man, because I'm glad he trusts me in doing this shit. So the road runner is done. Got my little pup right here, Lotto. But yeah, truck is done. Ended up getting the emblems wrapped, so those are good. Nothing peeled overnight, and it was pretty humid in the building, so that's good. Got that up there wrapped, and I got that bow tie as well wrapped, and I have the 4-inch blocks in the back now, so everything's all good with it. No issues. He should be up here to pick it up here soon. But like I said, man, everything is kosher with this motherfucker. And I just got done welding on the Yukon, so Yukon's pretty much almost there. It's almost done. Just gotta take it to blading to get the alignment. I still got all my shit out, but got the tips up under there now, so all good to go. Welded all the way around, no leaks, and she's good to go. So I ain't really tripping about it. Like I said, I'm about to pull her on out, and I might try to go ahead and get that alignment a little bit straighter in the front before I do everything, and just call it a night. But I definitely want to make sure that this bitch is straight before I go to blading tomorrow, so that way I ain't got no issues. But yeah, man, other than that, we're pretty much done with this one. Like I said, I'm gonna get this alignment pretty straight. While it's up in here on flat level ground, I done drove it around and shit, so everything should be settled in. Get the wheels straight as possible, and then we'll pull the blue truck in, and we'll probably try to get that knocked out and have it done tonight. So long day. It's humid today. It's probably the hottest it's gonna be all week. 92. Not as bad as last week when it was 100 plus, but at the end of the day, it's still humid as fuck down here. But yeah, man, about to clean up all this shit, get this alignment straight, and then we'll pull her on out. All right, so we got the Sierra in here now, and I already got it kind of torn apart, and I got this side done. So it's just the Motofab upper control arms, and then I got the 3-inch level up there. So that's knocked out. I got everything tight on this side. Just got to put the sway bar link in. On the other side, you can see I got this one laid out. So just got the strut out and everything. Just got everything laying out so far. Just gonna go ahead and cut that bump stop so that way it doesn't hit it, and then put the level on the damn strut, put it back in, put it all together, and then she'll be good to go. This is the last truck for the week, so I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and just try to get it all done. So yeah, but I guess I'll pick up the camera once we get finished up here, and then we'll just go from there. All right, so we got it all done, 3-inch level, and the Motofab upper control arms. I also put his spike lugs on here, so he's all good to go. Everything is cleared out, and this is it for the week, man. I know I've been kind of slacking on shit, but I mean, I got a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Just trying to do a lot of things that I never really had time to do the last couple months because I've been so busy. So I've been trying to take this time to kind of dial in and get right. The end of the year coming up, I want to make some deadlines and, you know, achieve some goals real quick. So, you know, life comes first sometimes. Yeah, man. It's looking good. I like this color. It's pretty dope. So I guess I'm gonna get out here in the morning and pretty much pull it out, and that should be just about it. So right now it is 11:40, so I'm out of here before 12 at least. So